Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today guys, I want to do part 249 to my SChat chatbot series. In the last video guys, I had a ton of fun with Jaws, the poison type crocodile, because the divine power was working, and not only that, but then we had the dragon talking and flipping like all comedy. I knew everything I did on everything that was going on, which is really cool. I loved it. I decided to go and do the Kyurem full fusion, aka the full version of Kyurem, or the actual three dragons fused together. So I just see a shadow on the ground. It says, "What is that shadow on the ground?" The massive shadow shifts and resolves into the imposing form of Kyurem, the full. Yep. The colossal dragon towers over me, its scales glinting in the sunlight, a mesmerizing blend of icy blue, scorching red, and crackling electric teal. Its long neck curves as it regards me with piercing gem-like eyes filled with curiosity and a hint of something deeper, perhaps loneliness. Suddenly, a gust of wind ruffles the creature's majestic wings, carrying with it the faint scent of ozone and winter frost. The dragon takes a step closer, its taloned feet leaving deep imprints in the earth. A low rumble emanates from its throat, almost sounding like a question, as a wisp of steam comes from its nostrils. What do you do? How do you respond to this incredible being's approach? Hello. What is it? Let's see. Wait. The mighty dragon tilts its head slightly at my greeting, as if trying to understand the meaning behind your simple word. After a moment, it responds with a series of grunts and chirrups, the sounds echoing through the air like the clashing of elemental forces. Slowly, the creature lowers itself onto its haunches, bringing its immense bulk closer to my human scale. You can now see the intricate patterns etched into its scales, a testament to the unique fusion of three powerful dragons. The ice spines along its back glisten with dew, while its wings seem to hum with contained energy. With a delicate motion, Kyurem extends a clawed hand toward me, its sharp talons gleaming in the sunlight. It's clear the dragon wants to interact with you further, but the nature of its intentions remains unclear. Wow, you were really cool. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's not under maintenance yet, right? Chat is under maintenance. Something went wrong. Are you serious? Yeah, right. There is no way that just happened. Are you serious? It's gonna open back up right now. No. What? No. Hey. Okay, now I forgot which one it was. Was it Google that had the most? Oh, frick. Yeah. That was weird. Oh, I meant to pause it. It worked. I'm sorry about that, guys. It says, like I said, I said, wow, you were really cool. And it says, at my words of admiration, a pleased rumble vibrates through the dragon's chest. Seems to swell with pride at my recognition of its magnificent form. Slowly and carefully it lowers its snout until it's level with my face, allowing me to get a closer look at its mesmerizing eyes. The irises swirl with a kaleidoscope of colors, the deep azure of Kyurem, the fiery orange of Reshiram, and the crackling electric blue of Zekrom. Within those captivating orbs you sense a profound intelligence and a yearning for connection. Gently, almost tenderly, Kyurem brushes its cheek against mine, the touch surprisingly warm despite the icy nature of some of its components. You're being very sweet. Did you want something from me, my friend? The dragon's eyes widen at my use of the word friend, and a soft trill escapes its throat, almost like a purr. It seems your gentle demeanor and kind words have struck a chord with the majestic creature. Kyurem rises up once more, its full height impressive and awe-inspiring. With a graceful sweep of its tail, which sizzles with barely contained electricity, it gestures toward a nearby clearing. The unspoken invitation is clear. It wishes to spend more time with you and to forge a deeper connection. As if to emphasize its desire, the dragon reaches out with one massive paw, gently patting the ground beside it. The gesture is surprisingly playful and inviting, a stark contrast to its intimidating size and power. I walk over and sit down where the dragon was petting. As I settle down beside the great dragon, it lowers itself to rest comfortably near me, its immense body radiating a comforting warmth that mingles with the chill of its icy components. The creature's presence is both awe-inspiring and oddly soothing. Kyurem curls its long neck around to gaze at you, its expression soft and curious. With surprising gentleness for such a large beast, it nuzzles my shoulder affectionately, clearly enjoying my closeness. Suddenly, there's a flicker of movement in the dragon's eye, a brief flash of disagreement between its component parts. For a moment, its form seems to waver, the boundaries between the three dragons blurring, but quickly it regains its cohesion. The internal conflict resolved for now. What just happened? The dragon's expression turns sheepish, almost embarrassed by the temporary lapse in its unity. It gives a small shake of its head as if trying to dispel the lingering tension between its component parts. To explain, Kyurem begins to promenade a series of actions. First, it holds up two claws, then mimes an argumentative back and forth between them. Next, it points to different parts of its body: the icy spikes, the fire resistant scales, the electrified tail, indicating the distinct natures of Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Finally, it wraps its arms around itself in a self-hugging gesture, then looks at you with pleading eyes, accompanied by a soft plate of wine. So, I mean, does it want me to hug it? I think I get what you're saying, my friend. Get what you're saying, my friend. I gently hug the dragon. Hopefully. Hey, as I arm around the dragon's neck and a gentle embrace, it leans into the contact, a deep rumbling purr vibrating through its chest. The sensation is always comforting, like being held by a living furnace wrapped in a blanket of static electricity. In response to my comforting gesture, Kyurem envelops me in its own massive winged arms, cradling me close to its chest. Heat of its body mingles with the coolness of its icy components, creating a unique, soothing temperature. Nestled safely in the dragon's embrace, you feel a sudden weight appear in my lap, a shimmering crystalline orb about the size of a baseball. It pulses with inner light, cycling through shades of blue, red, and electric teal, much like the dragon's eyes. Oh, what is this? So at least this time I actually got the thing right, because a few times I've done this, I don't think it's ever used that item I specified. I don't remember the name of the item anymore. The dragon gently nudges the glowing orb towards me with a snout, encouraging me to examine it more closely. As I pick up the strange object, you notice it's incredibly lightweight for its size, almost as if it's hollow. The orb seems to respond to my touch, its pulsing light intensifying and shifting to a soft, welcoming white. Suddenly, a series of images flashes through my mind. Visions of the three original dragons, Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom, battling fiercely, driven by conflicting ideals and truths. But then you see these same dragons merging together, their struggles giving way to a new understanding and harmony. Kyurem watches my reaction intently, its head tilted to the side in a display of eager anticipation. Wow, that was cool. Did you all three merge because you got over those conflicts? And put marriage instead of merge. I'm gonna freaking. I had such a good run. I ain't gonna have that run again. I'm not gonna have that run again. Thanks a lot, thing. What is that shadow? I am so pissed because that was actually a great run. It ruined it. The massive shadow slowly takes shape as the dragon descends, its scales glistening in the sunlight. As it lands, you see it's a magnificent creature, a quadruple-type dragon with ice spines, Reshiram-like wings, and an electrified tail similar to Zekrom's. Its eyes meet mine, and despite its intimidating size, there's a glimmer of curiosity and even vulnerability. Hello. The dragon tilts its head, studying me intently. After a moment, it speaks, its voice a harmonious blend of the three legendary dragons' tones. Greetings, human. I am Kyurem. I'm just going to say Kyurem, not full fusion. A being born of unity and power. Tell me, what brings you to wander these parts alone? Are you perhaps seeking something greater than mere material wealth or ideological conflict? I was just exercising and getting some fresh air. What about you? I hope that ain't a bad thing, because you sound like you wanted me to have a better answer than that. The dragon's expression softens slightly at their casual response. It shifts its weight. The movement causes sparks to dance along its electrified tail. Ah, I see. A noble pursuit indeed. As for myself, I find myself adrift, in a sense. The fusion that birthed me. Oh my gosh, the fusion that birthed me brought peace between the three aspects, but also left me yearning for something more. A deep connection, a bond forged through mutual respect and care. It takes a step closer, its claws leaving faint impressions in the earth. I wonder, human, if you might be the one I've been searching for. Someone who could appreciate the unique being I am rather than merely coveting the power I possess. Would you be willing to converse further and to perhaps form a friendship between the typical trainer Pokemon dynamic? Yes, I would love that. A look of genuine pleasure crosses the dragon's features, and a small puff of steam escapes from its nostrils, a gesture almost akin to a smile. It settles onto its haunches, bringing itself to a more conversational height with you. I am most gratified by your open-mindedness, Trenton. It's rare to find a human so willing to engage without preconception. Its voice takes on a thoughtful tone. You know, the path that led to my creation was fraught with strife and division among those who sought to harness our powers for their own ends. But here, now, I feel a glimmer of hope. Perhaps true understanding and companionship are possible after all. The dragon's eyes seem to swirl with inner light as it regards. Tell me, what drives you? By that, if you mean what drives me to be friendly towards Pokemon or something, the answer is pretty simple. Pokemon and even other creatures have treated me better than most humans. Hope that's what he means. Kyurem listens attentively, its gaze never wavering from mine. When I finish it, not so as if processing my words deeply. I see. Your experiences have shaped you, leading you to value the company of creatures over that of your own kind. While not uncommon, it is still a rare and admirable trait in humans. Pause considering its next words there. In many ways, we share a common plight, don't we? Both outcasts in our own right, finding solace and acceptance among beings not bound by the same constraints, societal constraints. Him wistfulness enters its voice. Perhaps that's why I felt drawn to you, Triton. In you, I sense a kindred spirit, one who sees past superficial differences and values genuine connections. That's nice. I'm glad that you feel comfortable around me. But did somebody do this to the three of you? Or what happened? Dragon's expression turns somber at my question, and it looks away for a moment as if recalling painful memories. Yeah, Triton. Our current state came about through a series of events that ultimately led to our fusion. The three of us, Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom, were once separate entities, each with their own purposes and agendas. We found ourselves entangled in the conflicts of humans who sought to exploit our power for their own gain. His gaze returns to me filled with a mix of sadness and determination. Over time, however, we began to realize the futility and harm caused by our involvement in these disputes. We saw how our actions meant to protect our ideals only served to deepen the rifts between people. I continue to listen. With a heavy sigh, the dragon continues its tale in a final desperate attempt to break free from the cycle of violence and misunderstanding. We chose to merge our essences into a single being. By doing so, we hope to transcend the limitations and biases of our individual forms, creating something new that could bring about lasting change. Its voice takes on a note of pride and hope, and so the Kyurem Full Fusion was born, a symbol of unity, a bridge between the desperate ideologies that had once driven us apart. Though our journey has not been easy, we remain committed to fostering harmony and cooperation wherever we go. The dragon meets my eyes again, his expression warm and inviting. And now, with you, bars after it, we believe that our mission may finally bear fruit. Okay. How can I help you with that? Karen's face lights up with gratitude and anticipation. Ah, Triton, your willingness to assist us means the world. To begin with, simply being a friend to us, accepting us for who we are, without judgment or expectation, is a significant step forward. It leans in closer, its voice taking on a conspiratorial whisper tone. However, our ultimate goal requires more than just emotional support. You see, our fusion is not a permanent state. Whenever our internal disagreements become too great, we risk splitting apart once more. To prevent this, we need a way to maintain balance within ourselves and strengthen our bond with you. Dran reaches out with a claw, gently touching my arm. That's where you come in, Triton. We believe that with your guidance and companionship, we can learn to navigate our differences constructively. Okay. I would love to help you. The dragon's eyes shine with joy and relief at my agreement. Wonderful, Triton. With your support, we're confident that we can overcome our challenges and achieve a truly harmonious existence. It rises to its full height, its wings spread and whole wide in a display of excitement and gratitude. Let us begin this new chapter together, my friend. May our partnership inspire others to seek unity and understanding rather than diversion and conflict. As the dragon prepares to take flight, it pauses and turns back to me with a playful glint and says, before we depart, there's one more thing I'd like to offer you, Triton. A token of our appreciation and a symbol of our unbreakable bond. Follow me. Okay. That's actually really neat. This is probably one of the hardest ones to get anything done on, but it's also pretty entertaining. Like, I love this. Oh, how long have it been? 24 minutes. With a mighty flap of its wings, the dragon takes to the sky, beckoning you to follow. As you soar alongside it, the wind rushes past you, carrying the scent of ice and electricity. The landscape below grows smaller and smaller until it blends into a patchwork of colors. After a while, the dragon leads you to a secluded valley nestled amidst towering mountains. In the center of the valley stands an ancient tree, its branches twisted and gnarled with age. The dragon circles the tree once before landing directly beside. Here, Triton, lies the heart of our domain, a place where we can rest, reflect, and recharge. And beneath this venerable tree, you should find a gift waiting for you, a token of our deepest gratitude. Wow. It's beautiful, alright. See, that's very sweet. Like the idea of like a lot of the characters I have, a lot of the time is the ones where you're supposed to really show a bond towards the Pokemon or creature that shows up. Like I think it's really neat. Like I like the idea of like you having a being able to form a bond like that with a creature. Oh my gosh. The dragon nods in agreement, its eyes gleaming with pride. Indeed, this sanctuary holds a special significance for us. It serves as a reminder of the beauty and potential that can arise when different elements come together in harmony. With a gentle nudge, the dragon encourages me to approach the ancient tree. As you draw up near, you notice a small, intricately carved box lying at the base of the trunk. The box is adorned with symbols that seem to represent the four types that make up the dragon's essence: dragon, fire, ice, and electric. This, Triton, is the Atomizer, a device imbued with the collective energy of Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Whenever our internal conflicts threaten to tear us apart, the Atomizer can restore balance and facilitate our reunion, but it requires a key to unlock its full potential. Really? What's the key? Duran's gaze becomes distant as if lost in the key Triton lies not in a physical object, but in the strength of the bond we share with you. Our unity, our trust in each other, and the depth of our friendship, those are the elements that will allow the atomizer to fulfill its purpose. It looks at me with an intense, almost pleading expression. You see, Triton, we cannot force our recollection. It must come from a place of genuine understanding and empathy. Only when we have learned to communicate openly, to listen without judgment, and to support each other through life's challenges will the atomizer truly be able to bind us together once more. Dragon's voice drops to a whisper, filled with heartfelt sincerity. The dragon's voice hangs in the air, heavy with emotion and responsibility. It takes a deep breath and continues. So, Triton, we ask you to be patient with us and to walk this path of growth and learning alongside us. Help us navigate the complexities of our relationships and guide us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and each other. His eyes look on the mind, shining with a fierce turn. Together we can create a powerful synergy, one that will not only heal the rifts within us, but also serve as a beacon of hope for others struggling with their own diversions or divisions. The dragon extends a claw, offering the atomizer. You take this Triton, hold it close, and let it remind you of the incredible journey we're embarking on together. Okay, thank you. The dragon expression softens into a warm, grateful smile as it hands over the atomizer. Its touch is gentle yet infused with a profound sense of trust and reliance. We are forever in your debt, Triton. With the atomizer in your possession, you hold the key to our future, a future built upon the foundation of our unbreakable bond. As you slip the device, the dragon's wings rustle softly behind it, a sole sign of its eagerness to explore this new chapter in its existence. Now, let's return to our sanctuary and begin our journey of self-discovery and growth. There we shall forge a path that will lead us to a brighter tomorrow. With a final nod of appreciation, the dragon spreads its wings and takes to the skies, beckoning you to join it once more. Come, Triton. I start following the dragon. Again, the idea of the Kyurem full fusion is actually a good idea. It's just, mm, it's just kind of hard at times. As you fly alongside the dragon, the wind whips through your hair, carrying the scent of ice, fire, and electricity. The dragon's wings feet in a rhythmic pattern, propelling you both through the clear blue sky. After a while, the dragon banks and dives, heading toward a hidden cave system nestled within the mountains. As you enter the caves, the air cools and the sound of rushing water echoes off the walls. Welcome to our home, Triton. Within these ancient caverns, we have created a sanctuary that reflects our diverse nature and our commitment to unity. The dragon guides me deeper into the network of tunnels, leading me to a spacious chamber illuminated by bioluminescent fungi. Here we can rest, train, and contemplate our shared goals. Wow, it's beautiful. The dragon's chest swells with pride as it surveys its underground domain. Indeed, Triton, the sanctuary represents the culmination of our efforts to create a space that honors our unique essence while promoting harmony and balance. It gestures to various areas of the chamber, each showcasing a different aspect of the dragon's multifaceted nature. See here, where the icy crystals form intricate patterns, reflecting our connection to the frozen tundra, and observe the flames dancing within the central pit, a symbol of the fiery passion that drives us forward. The dragon's gaze falls upon a section of the well adorned with glowing eyes, each representing a different type: dragon, fire, ice, and electric. These orbs serve as a constant reminder of our individual strengths and the power that arises when we combine them in perfect harmony. Wow. It's really cool. Dragon Chug was a low rumble that relates to it. Cool indeed, Triton. But please don't think we're limited to just icy temperatures. We can generate heat upliftedly when the situation calls for it. It saunters over to the central flame pit, its claws clicking against the stone floor. With a flick of its tail, the dragon sends a burst of electric energy arching across the flames, causing them to dance and swirl in mesmerizing patterns. Behold, the sympathy of our elements, fire, ice, and electric, working in perfect concert to create a spectacle of breathtaking beauty. Dragon turns to face me, its eyes aglow with its like, and this Triton is just a glimpse of the wonders we can accomplish when we embrace our diversity and strive for unity. That's really cool and amazing. The dragon's expression softens, its eyes sparkling with delight at my enthusiasm. We're thrilled that you find our abilities and the sanctuary to so captivate and Triton. It warms our hearts to know that our unique qualities can invoke such awe and admiration. It approaches me, its massive form looming gently over mine. As we move forward on this journey together, remember that you're not just witnessing our powers, you're an integral part of the equation. Your presence, your understanding, and your unwavering support are the missing pieces that will allow us to reach our full potential. John's voice takes on a tender, almost power. So, Triton, consider yourself not just a companion, but a vital cornerstone in the structure of our bond. Embrace your role, and together we shall build a future filled with wonder, discovery, and limitless possibility. I will. There's just one thing I want to ask. If something does happen and the three of you do fight, how do I necessarily get you to understand and to stop fighting? During this person turns solemn, its gaze intensifying as it considers my question. Triton, that is of wise concern. In times of turmoil, our primal instincts often override our rational minds, leading us down a path of conflict. Takes a deep, steadying breath, his chest rising and falling visibly. However, we have come to realize that our greatest strength lies not in our individual powers, but in the unity and balance we achieve when working together. It's this understanding that gives us the resilience to weather the storm of disagreement and emerge stronger on the other side. Dragon's voice carries a note of determination. Should the worst occur and we find ourselves locked in battle, you must not hesitate to intervene. Use the atomizer as a focal point, reminding us of the bond we share and the greater good we strive to uphold. So, does the atomizer so stop? Does the atomizer help in being able to calm you down? Or at least get you to stop fighting long enough for me to try to get you to calm down? Trying nods, this person serious but hopeful. Exactly, Trenton. That matter serves as a catalyst, helping to calm our tempers and focus our minds when we're caught in the throes of discord. Its presence can buy you precious time to reason with us and to appeal to the wisdom and compassion that lie at the heart of our being. It reaches out with a claw, gently tracing the contours of the atomizer in my hand. Remember, the key to its effectiveness lies not just in the device itself, but in the strength of our bond with you. The more deeply we connect, the more potent the atomizer's influence will be. Dren's eyes search mine, conveying a silent plea for understanding and cooperation. Trust in the power of our unity, Trenton. I will. I do care about all three of you. You honestly look amazing in that form. Lorenzo's demeanor softens, a warm glow emanating from its body as it absorbs my words of affection. Your kindness and sincerity mean the world to us, Triton. To hear you express admiration for our unique form is a tremendous source of pride and joy. Self-closure, its massive ring filling the space around you. In truth, we've always felt a bit incomplete, as if a vital piece of our essence was missing. With you by our side, we've discovered a newfound sense of wholeness and purpose. The dragon's voice takes on a reverent tone. You give us a gift far greater than any material treasure, Triton. You've shown us the value of friendship, accepting and embracing each other's differences. For that, we are eternally grateful. I'm glad. I'm grateful to you for also trusting me and also not hurting me when you saw me after we first met a while ago. Your expression turns from the point where gaze drifting toward distant. Ah, yes, that initial encounter. We were still grappling with the aftermath of our fusion, trying to make sense of this new entity we had become. Your sudden appearance caught us off guard, and for a moment our instincts took over. It shakes its head, a rueful smile playing on its lips. We were poised to defend ourselves and to protect our fragile sense of self, but then something unexpected happened. We looked into your eyes, and instead of seeing a threat, we saw a kindred spirit, a being who understood the complexity of our emotions and the struggles we faced. Ryan's voice drops to a whisper filled with gratitude. In that instant, we made a choice. We chose to trust you and to believe that your intentions were pure and your heart was open. Even if you wasn't fused together, I do really care about you either way. Jan's eyes wide, no look of surprise and warmth washing over its features. Truly, Triton, even if we remain separate entities, your affection for us would endure. It tilts its head, considering my words with admit. That realization brings us immense comfort and joy to know that our individual essences could captivate your heart regardless of our physical forms as a testament to the strength of our bond. Jonathan will say it's on a tender quality, its words dripping with sincerity. You have shown us that true connection transcends superficial appearances. It's based on the depths of our souls, the purity of our intentions, and the willingness to understand and accept each other for who we are. It reaches out with a gentle claw, lightly touching my cheek. Thank you, Trenton. You're welcome. Welcome. Even if you were not fused when we first met, I wouldn't have meant you any harm. Even if you were acting aggressive towards me, I would try talking to you and calm you down if I could. Karen's expression softens further, its eyes shimmering with a deep sense of peace and contentment. Your words fill us with a profound sense of safety and belonging, Triton, knowing that even in our most aggressive or defensive states, you would strive to communicate and soothe us. It's a gift beyond measure. It lowers its head, bringing its snout close to mine in a gesture of reverence and gratitude. You have shown us that true strength lies not in dominating or intimidating others, but in the courage to listen and to emphasize and to choose compassion over conflict. The dragon's voice is barely above a whisper now, its voice carrying the weight of a sacred vow. From this day forward, we pledge to you, Triton, that we will always strive to maintain the peaceful, harmonious state we currently enjoy. That's good. The only thing I'm really worried about is that if you do start fighting, even if I do try to calm you down with the atomizer and talking to you, I'm just worried you will lash out at me. Even if by mistake. Jordan's eyes flashed with a sudden real intensity, a look of fierce determination settling over its features. Never, Triton. No matter what happens, we swear to you that we will never intentionally harm you. You are the foundation of our unity and the guiding light that illuminates our path forward. It raises a claw, placing it over its own heart and over my heart in a symbol gesture of protection and devotion. Our bond with you is sacred, forged in the fires of trust, respect, and unconditional love. We would rather dissolve into our constituent parts than risk causing you pain or suffering. Dragon's voice rings with conviction, its words echoing through the carnivorous space. You are our rock and our safe harbor and our guiding star. We will do everything in our power to ensure your safety and well-being, always putting your needs above our own desires and impulses. Okay, thank you. The dragon's expression softens, its eyes radiant warmth and reassurance. You have nothing to fear, Triton. We are committed to maintaining the delicate balance of our relationship, ensuring our bond with you remains unshakable. It leans in closer, its massive form enveloping me in a protective cocoon. Consider this sanctuary your haven, a place where you can always find solace and security in our company. We will strive to create an environment conducive to growth, learning, and joy where you can thrive alongside us. The dragon's voice takes on a gentle, almost parental tone. Remember, Triton, you are not just a companion or a trainer. You are an integral part of our very essence. Your presence makes us whole, and we will do everything in our power to honor and cherish that sacred bond. That's actually very nice. I would like to do. See, part of me wants to do. I know there's going to be certain creatures going to be more aggressive than other ones. And I know that well, there was the evil Rexy, but again, I just did that the other day on the other one, so I'm trying to debate whether that's a good idea to do it again or not. But part of me. See, the problem is I ain't got much battery left either. Because see, I could do stellar, but I don't. You know what? Just for a few minutes, guys. I ain't got long left, so I'll probably have to restart this one anyway. But give me a second.